Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So it's been a good week. I've actually had a little bit of time to be able to go through some coins, and I wanted to show you exactly what I found. So this is look what I found, episode 48. So we're almost up to episode 50, which is pretty cool. Had a great week with the 10,000 subs giveaway, which we did last night, which I really enjoyed. And just give me a little bit of time for all the winners, just to get all that organised and ready to post off. Collecting all the details of all the winners right now. So thanks to everyone who viewed last night. I've really enjoyed the past week, and looking forward to bigger and better things on the channel. Alright, so for this week, I had some good success with the 50 cent Federation 2001 coins, and I seem to have a fairly good week every week with those sort of things. So interested to know whether or not you guys are finding them. A little bit dirty, this one, which is a bit disappointing, but it is a Queenslander. And each of these Federation coins that I was showing you certainly worth more than 50 cents. So, and they're great for making sets of, well, these guys and the 20 cent coin of the same kind, the Federation 2001s, which I did find a couple, which I'll show you in a moment. So this is a South Australian one. So the Queensland and South Australian ones are fairly difficult for me to find, so they're always great when they come along. This was a nice Western Australian one, fairly good grade as well, and that's a great thing, you can find them still in high condition, because I think people put them aside because they are something a little bit different, and then eventually they put them into circulation. Norfolk Island one also, so we've got a good variety of 4 different ones there, plus the higher mintage one that was also available that year, which is, for me, it helps to make a set, and so I keep the nicer condition ones. Plenty of these come through, but they're not always in this kind of condition, so I keep them to add to the sets. The one Marbo, which I'm still happy with because it's a low mintage coin, so 2017 Marbo coin. I've had reasonable success with finding these, and certainly here in Victoria a lot of them did turn up, but more so in Tassie. So 1.4 million of these. I haven't checked prices on these for a little while, so I haven't, with everything that's been going on in the $2 coin world, these things have probably been a little bit forgotten, so it's well worth grabbing some of these, and certainly if you can get the rolls. Alright, we might as well start at this end because I've got another 50 cent coin. This is the reason why I've kept this one is because it's a 1980, and the 1979 and 1980 50 cent coins can be found with a double bar. Now the double bar, if you're not familiar with this particular variety, we'll zoom in there. Behind the emu's head, I don't have a pointer handy right now, but you'll see those two little lines. I think I've probably got it about as close as I can get it and keep it in focus. You'll see those two little lines there right behind the emu's head. That's not normal, so I don't have another 50 cent coin floating around, do I? What's this one? Oh yeah. So behind the emu's head there's no little lines on this one. This is not a 79 or 80, it's a 73, but see how there's nothing going on behind the emu's head there in comparison to this 1980 version, which the double bars are more sought after, and certainly if you can find them in higher grade, they're going to be certainly of a more value. They're not an expensive coin to buy or anything like that, but they're worth more in these higher grades and more sought after, because a lot of the 79s and 80s look fairly ordinary after a while, quite cloudy looking, but if you can get them with a bit of luster on them and in fairly good condition where the fields are nice and clean and not too many bumps and scratches around it, then it'll be something that people would want to have in their collection. So certainly worth looking out for those when you're doing some 50 cent coin roll hunts or bags, whatever you're going through. So we'll jump to the opposite end here because we've sort of covered a couple of the Federation coins. This is the Western Australian. Okay, focus. So there we go. The Western Australian Federation coin, and the 20-cent coins are certainly more difficult to find because there's just a heap of 20-cent coins out there, more so than the 50-cent coins, and they tend to get hidden amongst them, but the mintages are fairly similar to that of the 50-cent coins. So really any of these Federation coins in any of these sort of conditions that we're talking about today are probably worth $3 to $5. They're not the easiest thing to sell because they can be found, but the way I've been able to sell them in the past is by making sets and having a look at the sold figures on eBay, and certainly people buy the sets, and if you can put them at a good price, people will certainly buy them, and you'll be able to make maybe $10 or $15 outside of the actual face value of the set. So that's certainly a bonus and well worth the hunt and putting together and preparing the sets. So I kept a couple of these, and we've spoken about these on the channel, and I've certainly seen a number of posts on the Facebook group in relation to the 2019 IRB 5-cent coin. And certainly as you're noodling through 5-cent coins, these ones here, they're almost like a little bit cloudy or something's going on with them. And I like the way the light shines off them in some ways. And there certainly is a difference. You'll see a little ring inside the rim as well. And yeah, just, I know, I think Bruce on the Facebook page did have an explanation as to what's gone on with these. And I cannot remember what he spoke about, but it certainly made sense at the time. I'll try and get Bruce to give us a recap on his thoughts on exactly what is causing that issue there. But I actually like the issue and it looks quite good. Just the one JC 5-cent coin that I've come across this week, I'd probably go through maybe about 10 to 15 rolls, so not heaps of 5-cent coins, but did come across two of the lowest minted 5-cent coins, and any day of the week these are worth 50 cents each, so they're worth keeping. And in the higher grade, I've certainly seen them selling for $2 to $3 each, so certainly in uncirculated condition. A few of the JC 10-cent coins, these ones are 2019s. I haven't come across any 2020s yet. I have seen on eBay 2020 10-cent coins in bags, as well as 2020 20-cent coins in bags that have made their way onto eBay, and maybe those coins will be super special in the future, considering what's going on with the minting processes and those kind of things that have been shut down. So maybe not many coins are being produced in 2020, and that means that the sets, the mint sets, and possibly the loot bags and those coins that are held within there could potentially push up over the next year or two once we find out exactly what the mintage is. So I spoke about in the live feed, in the live stream actually, these 2019 A to Z coins that certainly can be found in circulation. And I read on another Facebook group that these coins could potentially be low mintage. Now, from what I read, and it's not confirmed, but the mint apparently had stated this, that 9 million of these coins in total, so spread out over the 26 different coins of the alphabet, was 9 million, which brings the figure, I think if I divide that, it comes to around 350,000 of each of these coins. Now, that's an interesting number because that's lower than the Changeover coin from 2016, the $1, which would mean that these guys are the lowest numbered minted coins that have been put into circulation for a dollar coin, really, other than I think it was the 92 that people have come across. But yeah, look, it's an interesting one, and will people hold these? They have these as sets already. So what will happen price-wise? And that's the unknown, if these figures are correct. Funny thing happened to me when I found 3 of the V's this week, which haven't been that easy for me to find, but I do like it because it is Vegemite. But this particular one, I was actually noodling, and I picked it up, and I rotated it around, and I looked at the V as if it was an A for a moment, and I actually thought I found a upside down A coin, but had another look, it was a V. So had a little bit of excitement there for a moment. So yeah, a few more that I found along the way. A 1500 years of Anzac, which is the lowest of those ones over those 5 years, 2014 through to 2018. What's this? JCs. Just a couple of JC 2019s have been kept this week through the hunt, and what was this one? An S coin. So we know the mintage of the 35 years of the $1 coin to 2019 is 1.515 million for each of the AUNS coins. Who knows? I keep them if they're in decent condition. Other than that, put them back. I haven't been focusing on $2 coins. I usually grab a few rolls just to sort of see what pops out. But I don't really focus on the $2 coins. But just the one coloured coin this week, which was it's Gus. So from the Mr. Squiggle series. So I kept that one. And don't come across too many of these gold poppies at the moment, but I have seen the price start to move on these a little bit, so I do keep the higher grade ones, and they're a bit more of a future hold in some ways. Some of the highlights of the week, I got the one changeover, and whilst it is circulated, it's still in fairly good condition. These things tend to wear really quickly, which is a bit disappointing for a really low mintage coin that you want to try and find in higher grade. But this one was quite nice. Not that I wouldn't keep them. I keep absolutely every single one I find. And they are really moving in price. And so they should. And I haven't had a proper look recently, but I did see some circulated ones selling for up to $30 each. So to find one of these is absolutely worth the time to go through dollar coins, and also to try and find some of them its mates, like the $1 mule. So when you find one of these, it's happy day. And look, it's $30 back in your pocket from a collection point of view if you were to try and sell. They're not making any more of these. This is it. Okay, so 560,000 of those. All right, another good keeper for the week. I found a couple of 1972 5-cent coins. And these are very difficult to come across. You have to go through normally hundreds of dollars worth of coins to find these, and both quite nice. Both nice 5-cent coins. So low mintage, 8 million, so the second lowest mintage, and $7 or $8 for these guys. So turn 5 cents into $8 is always a great find. And a couple, maybe 3 2011s this week to finish off my week's hunt. And similar kind of dollars in relation to these as well. And certainly if you find them in nice condition like these ones, you'll certainly get yourself that sort of $5 to $7 each for those as well. 1.8 million from memory. So the lowest minted 10-cent coin. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're having some great success with your hunts. And yeah, let us know what you're finding on PJ's Coin Capers Facebook group. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so each time I do go live or one of these videos goes up, you'll be notified and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it comes available. Alright guys, that is it for now. Thanks for watching and bye for now.